Good morning, students. The topic of our discussion is active and passive voice. In grammar, the voice of a verb describes its relationship with the subject, object, or any other element in a sentence. So, what is a voice? Voice is a form of verb which shows whether the subject acts or is acted upon. The verb can be in the active voice or in the passive voice. There are two types of voice. One is active voice, the other is passive voice. Let's see some examples. Active voice. Ricky cleans the garden. Passive voice. The garden is cleaned by Ricky. Second sentence. He removed the weeds. Passive voice. The weeds were removed by him. Third sentence. He is watering the plants. Passive voice. The plants are being watered by him. So these are the types of voice with given examples. When the subject is the doer of the action, the verb is in the active voice. We can see in the first paragraph, Ricky cleans the garden. When subject is the doer, Ricky is the doer of the action. The verb is in the active voice. When the subject is the receiver of the action, the verb is said to be in the passive voice. We can see in the example, the garden is cleaned by Ricky. So, here subject is the receiver of the action. Ricky is the subject, it is the receiver of the action. So, this sentence is in passive voice. Let's take another example. Active voice. Arushi teaches Rahul. Arushi is the subject doing the action. Teaches is our verb. Rahul, object receiving the action. So when we change it into passive voice, it becomes Rahul is taught by Arushi. Rahul, subject receiving the action. Be, we will use be verb and past participle of the verb taught. In passive form, a transitive verb is made up of the verb be with the past participle. We can see we have used by that introduces the passive object in a sentence. So Rahul, that is subject receiving the action, is taught is past participle of verb by Arushi. Arushi is the object doing the action. Remember this, the object of the active verb becomes the subject of the passive verb. For example, a doctor prescribes medicines. Active verb is prescribes and object is medicines. So medicine becomes the subject of the passive verb. Medicines are prescribed by a doctor. So here we changed object as the subject of the passive verb. There are basically three rules to change from active to passive voice. The object of the active voice becomes the subject in the passive voice. We can see here the object medicines become subject in passive voice. The subject of the active voice becomes the object in the passive voice. So the subject that is in the active voice that become object in the passive voice. The passive voice usually has the prepositional phrase by plus doer at the end. We use by when we change the voice of a tense. There are basically some rules to change tenses into voice. First one is present simple tense, or we can say simple present tense, present indefinite tense. We use auxiliary verbs is, are, am. So first is example, he writes a letter. A letter, we use helping verb is. Then third form of the verb written by him. We always use third form of the verb in passive voice. So we can see here, he writes a letter. A letter is written by him. In negative, he does not write a letter. Then a letter is not written by him. Does he write a letter? Is a letter written by him? In all these sentences, the subject of the verb becomes object in passive voice. Next is present progressive tense, or we can say present continuous tense. The verbs used in passive voice are is being, are being, am being. Let's see the example. She is singing a song. In passive voice, we change it into a song is being, third form, sung by her. She is not singing a song. A song is not being sung by her. In interrogative form, is she singing a song? Is a song being sung by her? Next rule is for present perfect tense. Auxiliary verbs used in passive voice has been or have been. Let's see the example. He has completed the work. In passive voice, we will change into the work has been completed by him. In negative sentence, he has not completed the work. The work has not been completed by him. Has he completed the work? Has the work been completed by him? So next one is past simple tense, or we can say simple past tense, past indefinite tense. Auxiliary verbs used in passive voice are was or were. For example, he bought a car. A car was bought by him. He did not buy a car. A car was not bought by him. Did he buy a car? Was a car bought by him? So next type of tense is past continuous tense. Auxiliary verbs used in passive voice are was being or were being. For example, she was washing a shirt. In passive voice, we will change into a shirt was being washed by her. Second, in negative formation, she was not washing a shirt. A shirt was not being washed by her. In interrogative form, was she washing a shirt? Was a shirt being washed by her? Next tense is past perfect tense. Auxiliary verbs used in passive voice is had been. For example, they had won the game. The game had been won by them. In negative sentence, they had not won the game. The game had not been won by them. In interrogative, had they won the game? Had the game been won by them? Next is future simple tense. Auxiliary verbs used in passive voice is will be. She will write a poem. In passive voice, we will change it into a poem will be written by her. Second is she will not write a poem. A poem will not be written by her. Will she write a poem? Will a poem be written by her? Next is future perfect tense. Auxiliary verbs used in passive voice is will have been. For example, he will have received the letter. In passive voice, we will change it into the letter will have been received by him. Second, he will not have received the letter. The letter will not have been received by him. Will he have received the letter? Will the letter have been received by him? So these are the rules to change the tenses into passive voice. Note, the sentences of following tenses can't be changed into passive voices. First is present perfect continuous tense, that is not changed into passive voice. Second is past perfect continuous tense. Third is future perfect continuous tense. Fourth is future continuous tense. And the sentences having intransitive verbs that are not changed into passive voice. Thank you very much, class.